外科袂请袂行的透过中西医复健的和疗的会请会行
好，直播初级开心自己，传法随续缘财，连线读书，一起来相互激励，说实际，相约文法心笃定，相信自己有潜力，永葆初心正经济。我们要保持时刻分秒前经济。
We're
来，
getting
跟着我一起
started
节奏，
and
踏步就向前，
so
向
we are
前
going
就
to start
有
with
好
we're
姻缘，
stepping
而此
forward,
就会遇
and
见
if
更
we
好的
start
自己。
forward, we
Yes， 这
have
是我们
positive
2024年要提的一个
energies.
概念，就是
And
就是我们常
the
常都会想
idea
说，
we're
我
going
想
to
做什
bring
么，
up
尤
in
其是年的开
2024
始，
is
但
keep
是之
moving
后呢，
on.
真的是
If
很不
we
容
keep
易哈，所以
keep
恒持就
moving
会遇
on,
见
we
更
will
好的自己
meet
哦。
the
那
better
这句话也
selves.
是我们总要有一点鸡婆，稍微勇敢，
We
不怕麻烦，
we
坚持
also
好
need to
事
keep
做
in
到
mind
底。
that
尤其是最近哦，我们
sometimes we
退
may
休
be
也
a
非
little
常的
bit
专手
cocky,
接单， 我
and
就觉得用这
as
一句
long
话
as
来
we
鼓
keep
励自
brave
己哦，
and
也激
don't
励所
worry
有
about
带动的人
troubles,
哦，非常
we
的感恩
can
你。所
keep
以唯
all
有
the
不放弃，
positive
才
in
能聚集更多幸福的未来。
in your
刚
heart.
才的回顾影片最
And
开始是我们的泰国郭梅
the
军师姐姐
the
剪辑
preview
的，我们用热烈的掌声
before
来
we
感恩
start, it
她，谢
was
谢。
the part that
好，
the
法律生
Thailand
祈愿
group
行书是
made
我们守
it.
护大地2024年新年快乐，祝福平安。
So
那么介绍大家一个，
2024, Happy New Year, and wish everyone has a
介
great
绍大
year.
家 Netflix 的片，
And
主任，那里面的声音都传到
we
这里来。好，所以人如其时 Netflix 的影
so
片
we
人
are
如
going to
其时这部片子呢
introduce
是
a
双胞胎
video
用的
on
4对
Netflix.
的双胞胎来进行食物饮食这个部分，只有
It's
4集
named
哦，所以非常的精
Human
彩，介
Like
绍给大家看
food.
哦。
I didn't
那
even
同时
take a
影
look,
像的
but
先
I'm
前可以
looking
看到的是
interesting.
我们
It's about
4
like
大导
talking
游
about
以
twins
及校
making
长，
foods
以及我
together.
们打怪
And
任务的负责
for
人，以
next
及
week,
演员
we are
瑞威
going
跟
to
以及
see
他们
the
即将莅临
principal
主场
Lineage,
哈。
and
那守护
also
健康1.0的部分
we
呢
are
是我们
having
的瑞
some
光师兄，导读人是我们熟悉的
work.
雪玉师姐。日常看
It's
大爱3年
called
实习生，我们来看一下。上个星
Pandemic
期
Class,
我
and we're
们
going to
因为
invite
黄
them
执行长来
be
新
here.
书，所以我们有了这一则新闻，感恩大台的制作。
So this is the picture. So this is the video from last week. Suppose Wang Bunrong had the chance to share how they feel about moving, and share about the book, that from physical, from human being, from the world, how we move our hearts from Buddha to the world, making connections. It's a little bit hard for him to write a book, of course, but there are like some summarizes for the book as well. But he first wants to summarize into like 16 words, but indeed he writes like 16 million words. He also used the sense of humor to talk about the book last Wednesday. And once you start the book, it's a little bit hard to read. He referenced like 41 books in total. It's about like physical, it's about the earth, it's about like the space, includes many different spaces. And also he scores like visiting through the life, and when we're visiting through the life, it's important that we understand it, and it's also important for us to like thinking through our hearts. This is the part about pandemic class. We are going to start we're going to start this Saturday, the 20th. Yeah, this Saturday. So this is not every week, but it's about like every Saturday. And this is a short video about this. So
象的代价。
我不能再哭了，我们要战胜病毒。
妈妈，你怎么还不回来
？1月20日起，每周六晚间8点，打怪任务没有退路。
好，打怪任务没有退路，所以您可以知道精彩的
Dharma
变化。
class from 20s every Saturday, 8 o'clock. We join. It looks really interesting, and it's talking about pandemic, and it's about how I think it's talking about doctor experience.
每次医护站在第一线，正视身为慈济人的天命。1月20日起，周六晚间8点，打怪任务没有退路。
好，虽然呢，试演院长的温升豪呢并没有来，但是呢，胡宇威，我们的一线小生
even
会来到我们的
the
主场，请大家告
actor
诉大家
who
哦，非常希
present
望
as
大家来
the
看这一档的
principal, he was not able to come today, but it was a great but the second main actress was here, and this is the PD for this TV show. So the least, like, he has lots of great videos. He has lots of he's the producer of the movie called Jing. I'm not sure the English name, but yeah, it looks really interesting. He looks really familiar, and there's the talking. So the more goodness we do, the more we will be able to let our trouble like this. There's key point that we need to be the positive. We need to be the great person that Master like. We have our open mind. We have control our emotions. We have been really positive. We can be calm as long as this kind of people exist, and Master will feel more calm and feel more grateful. And now we can put our hand in front of our hearts. Please believe that we are the people that you like, and also Master was really giving positive feedbacks with us, and also really appreciate everyone who's being online right now with us.
那最近呢是跟我们讲的法入人心，净化人间哈。那同时间呢，这样的一个开示，感恩德成师父整理了7张的这样的法语卡送给团队哈。所以我们真的爱上人就要多说慈禧。真献青春女爱2月因为是春节，
that we have been made it, and all this has been like graded. Also because the new year we have the February month break. We only stop 3 weeks in the Chinese New Year month, so we don't have the online section on February 7th, February 17th, and February 21st. And also the next section for us to do the handworking is March 13th, and this is our 11 years old birthday. So if you're available, please try your best to come meet us in person. It will be such a great experience. And in the morning, we're going to have the online reading sections, and in the afternoon, we're going to have the handworking sections. And also we saw like the great canvas. It's also really cute. But before we were thinking that once you start your you can purchase the handbag, but unfortunately because lots of orders are coming, it's hard to make all that handbags in short time. So if you order small value like single several bags, please try to connect with them. And if you order a big amount, please be patient and then wait for a little bit longer. And also please keep in mind that if you get the bag, except all the material fees and all the other fees that we include, it's really hard for us to make all that. And actually, it was the money gathering from everyone. This is how it looks cute, and it was like $200 per each. And just keep in mind that the factory won't be able to work in February because it was the New Year time. And the next order, if we get, we will start processing it in March. As long as you purchase, we're going to make it. And also for those family members who are far away, like not in England, not in Taiwan, it will be a little bit harder. It will take a little bit longer because the travel time is longer. This bag is like, look, is really appreciate everyone who's contributing to it, and who did a great, who put their efforts in their bags. And thank you for everyone being patient about liking this bag and want to purchase this bag. And this is several pictures that the drawers had draw the cute design on the back. So this person we invite for, he is not a random person, he's a great artist. Unfortunately, he won't be here in person, but I really appreciate his drawing. And the picture on the right side is also what he draw. We were planning to invite him to be here on the 13th of March, but unfortunately he has a show on that day, so he won't be able to join. This is the cute clothes we made. So this is more heavier than these pictures. So this is what they made, and it's more heavier than having love and feeling patience in that single little clothes. And I think now they're making a little signal on the shirt, and really appreciate Sister Yuehua. She ordered first, and she ordered through Overboard, and really appreciate that her patience are being so patient for waiting, because it was such a long time travel, and also it needed a long time to make it. And also, Lin brother first order 100, and then after he ordered 100, he ordered 50 more. because he didn't realize it was not enough for everyone. And it would take a little bit longer because every single crawl would take 2 hours to make it. So this like some zoom in pictures there look so cute. It is not that easy to like censor out because like it's it need to be titled, it need to be designed, it need to be figured out, planned out, and everything. And I think in the since 2021 we have all the writing part. This is the third week of the month, so we have the Cantonese, we have English, we have Filipino and we have Cantonese, we have Taiwan language as well. So the Taiwan family group, they are the group who attend in person the most. This is the positive feedback from last several months. It was the time during December 2023 they had like family gathering, I think. So one family member is in Taiwan, one of them is in Mexico, and they are trying to work out together, and they are trying to figure out how can it be online all together, and also how can they do the translation part, make it smoothly and make it connected. It was really lucky that they can make it through. And as one brother said, he has computer issues. He has technology issues during that time. When he was worried because he cannot log in, and thank goodness that after he logged it out and then he logged it in, he is able to log in like successfully. And Sister Meiyun would say that unfortunately she wasn't able to be in Taiwan at that time, but she was really expecting that if she can come and then she can join. And she was also saying, even it was only 3 people at that time, she still feel really grateful and she still feel really proud. When sister from Yan was talking about that, this part of the section is like some family members in Hualien, some in Mexico, but it was really grateful that they work it out together. And we also give positive feedback to the Cantonese group. They did a great job. The brother on the right side, he was talking about he's a great person that did all the handbags helping section. He did really hard work on making like all the connections and helping having the handbag ready and all that. It was like a long time that he did some recordings about making the connections, but after he was joined the section, he saw all the connections. It feels like it was happening yesterday, and there was a grandpa that he already in 101 years old. Oh, sorry. Yeah, she was already 101 years old, and we really hope that she can join us in October at her goal. Really appreciate everyone who is joined. And we heard the feedback that from the South part of the school teacher said after I read the book, it was so touched. Now, this is the group that we have the cooking that the cooking handmaking team invite all the others former members, and they also doing some desserts, I think. And after they did the fun working thing, we will have the dessert time. So it was grateful like to put the hand working and the dessert all together, and we can share all the experience. And last time they made the Xueyu. Yeah. And then the people who are success, they always looking for experience, for chance to helping others. And people who are not success always ask what this is good for me. And last week we have lost all the positive feedback. It's about team members. It was about the online sections. We have some positive feedback. Positive feedback on the principal, on the principals, on the CEOs of the Rome brother, and he was the one who wrote the book I was mentioning before. And also the professors, Liu Xiu sister. We also expecting Sister Guan Xingming can come back to Taiwan in March 13th for our celebration for every year, annual celebration. And also we have some feedbacks on the Dai TV. It was so many great TV shows that they want to watch. And also people are feeling appreciated about Yilin brother, that he has all the teas made it up. And also their sisters from Japan said that I'm not the only one who cannot understand what brother CEO Wang was talking about. Even was really interesting to read, but it was really hard to follow because all the difficult words and all the technology, like all the professional words. And this was the feedbacks on YouTube.
直接跟我们的六九师姐来请教哈。那同时非常感恩我们的英文的留言。好，Chicken Food 的这个部分哈，它 rely on this platform to meet my lack of Chinese profession 感恩 to you all in English platform to aid my Malaysia translate task。他讲的是有关于他本身听不懂华语，因此呢，透过英语，所以他非常感恩在这里的英语的一个平台，让他去多了解慈济，并且帮助
So
他的马来
family members will
翻译。
appreciate
那
that
总之，这里有非常多，我
that
们谢
she
谢
is
雪龙的
really
玉美，因为时
appreciate
间关
all
系没办法
this
再念完了。
sharing,
好，所
and
以
it
阮 C 的
helps
部分给
us
阮 C 热烈的掌声。
help her to
他
learn
一
more
直在挑
Mandarin
战他的
and
时
this
间压力，然
translation
后
part.
那今天呢，大家会觉得说，哎，我马上又变到老师
Now
工读了。
I'm going
没错没
to
错，今天呢，我们的流程是有调整的哦。那我们今天
pass
要到的是导读
to
团队，是
Sister
在美国，
Lily.
我们美国的水晶是我们的顺口溜团队，同时现在挑战我们的导读团队，这是他第二次。如果你对他第一次有印象的话，你再来听听看第二次。可是我一定要跟你们讲哦，当我看到他的简报的时候，我眼睛大为一亮，因为第一次的简报文字密密麻麻，但是这一次的简报上文字少少，但是直接到位，很漂亮。所以我们透过通关密语一起到美国去。我喜欢和你在一起，因为你有正能量。
doing these articles.
感恩美云老师。
There are few
敬爱的上
words,
人、
but
常
the
驻
meaning
师
are
傅、
there.
读书会主场
Let
和
us
线上的
go
家人们，大家好。
listen
今
to
天呢，与
Sister
慈济带大
Xing
家来
from
到
US. We
2023
like to
年
be
1
with
月
you
22
because
日
it's
到 1 月
positive
28 日的
energy.
进度。
Thank 感
农历
恩
新年期
to
间，
Sister
各国志工与上人分
Teacher
享在
Meiyun.
当地的付
Good
出。
morning,
慈济人在各个国家发挥点
everyone.
滴力量，启发更多爱
Today
心。
I would like
上人开
to
示并鼓励志工们持续带动这份善的
导读
力量，给世界
的
带来更大的改变。
正言上
所以
人那里
今天的主
主机
题是火金菇的微光力量。火金菇就是萤火虫，想到萤火虫就
Master
想到夏
said
天的
a
夜
a
晚，
whole group of
隐隐的
fireflies
亮光，
flying
虽
will
然无
become
法
a
与太
beautiful
阳
night
的光亮
scene
相
that
比，
cannot be
但
ignored.
让人觉得很温馨。静思语说，一整群萤火虫
For
飞
Chingu
舞，
is the
会成为令人无
fireflies.
法忽视的美丽夜景，成就天下好事，需要许多
The
人
lights
心
of
会
the
好。
fireflies is weak, but is
火
bright
金
and
菇的力
is
量
not
虽然微小，
comparable
就
with
像慈济
the
的开始是
sun,
30个家庭主
but it
妇每
is
天
very
在竹筒
beautiful
种下
night
5毛钱
scene
开始的。
that can
5
shine
毛钱价值
the
非常小，
darkness.
看似微不足道，但是上人告诉大家，
Power of the
5毛钱的力量
fireflies
并
are
不
weak.
微弱。
Like
上人
Tsuji
说，
start
人
off
人
with
付出
the
一点点，
30
不影响
housewife
自己
with
的生
the
活，但
bamboo
是和
bank
其他人付出的力量汇合起
deposit the
来，
50
就
cents.
能让慈济在这么多国家做这么
Master
多立
Chen
足
Yan
间的
told
好
that the
事，
power of
在当地
50
带动
cents
起爱
is
与
not
善。
weak. Everyone give
我们来看一下
a
泰国的
little
志工
and
同
will
上
not
人的连
impact
线分
the
享。
life, and
以
everyone
观光图腾的
accumulate
泰国，受疫
will
情
be
冲
able
击，
to
游客大幅
benefit
减少，
many in the world,
计程车司机
and
生活
this
跌入
have
谷底。
bring forward or
泰
give
国
rise
慈济
to
人持
love
续
and
为计程
kindness
车
in
司
the
机
heart.
进行纾困
And
发放。司机们
and
感受到
in
慈济
Thailand
人
is
的
a
真诚和
a
帮助，
tourism
与志
country.
工们建
During the
立深厚
pandemic,
情谊。
there is no
有司
there's
机在
no
车上
business
贴
for the
静思
taxi
语海
drivers.
报，也有人领竹筒铺满放在车
So
里，
we have
主动向乘客介
engaged the
绍
taxi
并分享竹
driver
筒岁
for
月，
sending the
点滴
goods
集
to
聚四
deliver
川主
to
人的
the
善款。
the
泰
people
国
who
分
need
会透过网
the
络视讯向
goods,
上人拜年，
and
司机们也前来
the
向上人
taxi
表达
drivers
感恩。
also
计程车上的竹筒
promote
岁
the
月就
bamboo
如同
bank.
火金菇一
Everyone
样，
accumulate
微弱的光
the
汇聚起来，启
the
发更多人的爱。
50 cents or the donations from
接
everyone.
下来我们看慈济在菲律宾的义
And
展。
the taxi drivers
菲律
also
宾
be
慈济之
very
夜已经
grateful
有
to
28
Master Chen
年，
Yan.
而菲
So
律宾
this
慈济人
bamboo
约
bank
为
50 cents
27
is
年。
like the
菲律
power
宾
of
施工骑士兄
fireflies.
徐美胜医师等人与
And
上人
next,
座谈。
we see
眼科
the
中心团队也分享
the
医疗
free
个案，
clinic in Philippines.
请播放
It
影
has been
片。
28 years. The TIMA have been there for 27 years. And during the chat with Master, there's this man who had an accident and there is something went into the eyes that caused impacted the vision.
真的非常令人感动。人医会还经常主动前往偏乡离岛付出，不怕辛苦，让病而无医的人得到医疗救治。上人鼓励志工们要感恩自己有好姻缘，大家有志一
Really
同，合力付出，
moving. Our
就如同把火星部
TIMA
的力量汇聚
have
在一起，真正解决当地人的病苦。
the TIMA doctors have treated those who are sick and able to see the vision for this man. And it's just like all the fireflies gather together and expel the darkness. Yeah, getting together from all the fireflies has the power able to help so many countries. 自济 volunteers are all over the world, raise the great love and are willing to give of themselves to help others to relieve their suffering. And they are sharing from other monastics, the monks from other monastics. Very blessed that we have Shangren who have lead Tzu Ji and volunteers and all the monastic gather together and watching this sutra presentation.
上人的无量的慈悲跟亲近广大平等的心，这个5毛钱是它的载体，它可以说是骗法界的，所以它会演绎出许多无量的法门，度无量的众生。
这一次的演绎，我觉得非常的有意义。首先，它从佛传开始，然后呢，到了无量义的各品佛陀的说法，然后连接到了近代慈济的缘起，还有慈济的所有的志业，包括你们在任何的苦难的地方所做的一些努力，还有整个的经过，这让我们非常感动，也觉得这样子一个演绎的过程是非常的有意义的。
真
非常
感恩，非常感恩法师们的回馈与分享，真的令人感动。上人鼓励大家推动竹筒岁月，就是希望更多人接触到，就有机会发心。5毛钱的善心善念，也会给我们所在的地方带来
to the feedback from the masters in the monastic, and grateful to promote the bamboo bank that give rise to the loving heart and kindness, and promote the peacefulness and bless in the countries or in the world.
在这样子的国际会议中，大家在讲气候变迁，可是，在吃的食物都是荤食，所以我们一边说想要救地球，可是另外一边我们看到我们身边都一大堆荤食。所以在2020年的时候，慈济跟着一群年轻人开始推广一个目标，叫做我们想要改变 COP 的15。那今年的大破纪录想要跟大家分享，就是我们透过1年的很努力的跟杜拜的国家代表们分享互动，跟劝大家茹素的方向，我们有办法改变这个大会的餐点，从一种大部分都是荤食，变成2/3的食物是有蔬食。所以你看到专门是有一个空间，这全部的食物在这边是素食，要排1个多小时才吃得到好吃的东西，可是是蛮受欢迎的。
人间事啦，我们一定要有，哪怕是小蚂蚁也要提起愿力啦，还是呢要发心立愿，力行攀爬西米山呐。这是这一大段的时间来， 天天我都在提起世间代志不是有力的人做啦，是无力的人大家人拢总愿意做，这样才能做得到
感恩上人的开示，真的非常令人感动我们来看一下 COP 联合国气候会议几个重要的时间点：1992年签署公约，1995年第一届 COP 举行
，the master's
，2013
teaching
年 COP
really
10
hard
首次
moving. Now
正式参与。
let us look
2020
at
年
the
慈禧发想在
COP
COP 推动
the time
40，2023年
achievements.
COP 28，从大部分都是荤食变成2/3的食物为蔬食。
On 2013, Suji have started to join COP19.
我们就参加 COP 虽
Uh,
然很晚，但是火箭屋的微光力量已经开始显现。
2/3 of the meals that is provided in the COP were vegetarian.
小蚂蚁发大愿可以爬上须弥山，萤火虫可以为人指路，但这都不是只靠单一的力量，而是需要群体的力量。而且就如美
glimmering
云老
light
师说
of
的，我们更要
fireflies
红
have
持，
started
红持就
to
能遇见
take
更好
effect.
的自己。Yes， 红持也能推
Fireflies
动更大
can
的
lead
力
us the
量。
way.
点滴爱心，无量功
It
德，
requires
让
the
我们一
power
起努
of
力
a
持续
group
用
of
微光
people,
点亮这
and
个
we
世
must
界。感恩大家的聆听。
stay steadfast
好，非常感
together
恩，也请
and
我
are
们的
able to
对，
have
麻烦
to
色
bring
调真
forward
的非常的
more
感动
strength
就是
and
在时间点上也其实
virtue
结
and
果是
attain
真的
virtue
所以
and
这个都
merits
是练
and
习。我今天呢也是在看
fireflies,
的
the
就
light
是
of fireflies
早
to
上的时
light
候呢
up
就马
the
上在跟他
the
学
world.
习，昨天
感
昨天
恩
就说真的，我们
to
团队其实为什么能够一直越来越好，就是从
for
光谱
sharing
学习
and
之后呢，看见自己可以更加油的部分，等到下一次的时候就来做调整了但是下一次我们在预定学经的时候，一定是可以更好的那我们在这边也等待
in
呢，我们
in
的
a
家
group
人在第一个时间，在听完这样一个导读的时候，我们更清楚明白有关于微光的一个力量。刚才上人
that
讲，并不
everyone
是有
become better and
一个
better
人很
with
有能
the
力，然后在做事，是
practicing
很多
and
人他其实没有什么
rehearsing.
能力，可是集结这么多人愿意一起的，就是5毛钱的一个
After
力量所以我们也非常感恩我们的时机我们的水晶那之后呢，有对于水晶的
not
回馈的
one
话，我们
person
在
have
其
power,
他
but
地方再把它说出
if
来。我们
group
用掌声来感
together,
恩
it
我
have
金库的微光力
the
量，感恩水晶，谢谢他一直非常在1个小
more
时就我已经
power
准备好了，在等待上线了所以真的导读团队这个部分，真的你要先开始才有路，你不需要
get the
很厉害才能
feedback
开始，
from
你需要开始才会很厉
others
害那之前他是我
will
们的
refer to it
正红
later.
的团队，现
感
在也
恩
是，那现
to
在多了一个角色
Sister
伙伴
Switching for
这些也
sharing the
是我们
glimmering
的
power
跨国
of
的一
the
个导读，那同时
fireflies.
他本身呢，他们家是那
Yeah,
个书香世家从阿公那个
you
年
don't
代
need to
在
be
各
great
方
to
面都
start,
是
but
其实都非
after you
常好
start, you will
所以
be
非常感恩。
great.
现在回到我们的简报这里，我们看到大爱共善就把苦来，我们来看看我们累积今天木星木爱的部分，你看看有没有跳了从57000跳到58000的，所以58074.23，所以我们也是渐渐的在累积，所以现在累积到147周了，所以只要跨步，所有人一定有向前的一个能量，所以请加入共善的力量来这里呢传捷报所以我们非常感恩。那同时间我们共善造福激励图卡的小组多或少，他们都是每个礼拜来做记录所以人可以没有权利，但要有影响力。近似好友，你加入了没有？那也非常的感恩那同时间我们有很多的一个新品，也希望大家的品尝。那打怪任务即将在下个礼拜莅临我们的高雄主场，同时间1月20号是我们大爱台电视台星期六
Men
晚
can
上
be
第一次的
no
首播，请大家
power,
一定
but
要告诉
should
大家
have
不能
the
只有自己
influential,
那
the
我
power
们的
in
行李箱你有
influence.
用过吗？那过年期间、春节期间如果有外出的时候，其实可以去滑看用使用者的那个过程里面来告诉我们大爱的这一个旅行箱真的是非常棒的那这一
Have
个
you used the luggage
今年
that we
许多
have?
人都有看过影片了， 应该对它
I
可以多功能的一个使用2合1的一个状况呢更加的明确哈。好，回应上校，我们来看一下哈，就是我们
luggage
看到重
is
庆的大大
very
伟，他说笑谈修行
very
这
good.
回事哈。那笑谈修行
And
这
this
回。笑谈修
this
行这回
jacket
事哈，那他讲的
very
是得地
useful.
法师，得地法师呢在大法期间，
Positive
源于助
feedback
人的一念心，参加的慈经，开启了行善的一个旅程哈，如一颗鲜活的种子就种入如田了。那法师在7年时间开始呢，对于末法时代有深刻的一个观想，
is about
于是呢他也非
Master
常的
30
检测自己
who
哈，所以
have
让
this
那
heart
一套
of
非常的
compassion
赞叹。
join
那
the
同时间
teaching,
呢，他在金色系当了
and
6年的
from
清修
there
士哈，
she
那
have
他父
grown
母来到花莲以后
the
看望女儿，
seed
然后一
and
同来参加志工
this
早会，
Dharma
然后听到自己呢，我
degeneration
就觉得
she
说，
is
我
very
一定
concerned
要让我们家
and
的女儿，就是当时的
and
得地法师的俗家的父母，然后来做这样
she
的祝福哈。
Master
那
30
得
is
地呢非
actually
常的年轻，从
a
17
pure
到
practitioner
现在一
pure
直进入慈济，
practitioners
然
for
后在
6
这个
years
金
and
色
one
水
day
的
her
山中，
parents
在
go
笑谈修行
to
这
the
回事，感恩重庆义大
abode
会。
and
那么我
the
们大陆
cause
同
and
昆山的
condition
众会，他写的诗意西药
converge
集，你可以看到就
matured
是我们的
and
林新荣院
her
长， 也
father
就是
have
在
met
2023
with
年2月
Master
15
Jingyuan
号那一
and
天上线，
have
今天是
been
2023年1月17
have
日哈， 这样子很
renounced
神奇，
and
1年
follow
前的
Master
事情哈。
Jingyuan as
他
the
说非常感恩高
disciples.
雄线上读，所以再次邀约林新荣院长以精湛医疗的团队来分享花莲慈院在台湾医疗科技方面的一个成果。那谈了很多，让他呢就觉得哇脑洞开花了哈，而且觉得医疗
Today
团队走入社区，
I'm
共老共好，
Dr.
守护
Lin
失智长者，
Xinrobg
包括细
I
胞
have been
疗法、
sharing
各
last
种
year
变
and
刺激
today
的
she
一个
will be
方式
sharing
来
as
照顾
well.
长者的一个健康。那同时林院长精湛的分享有很多的高科技的一个健康检查哈，所以让大家都可以很心安哈。那重要的是提到了静思本草新3乐，
There are
就是
dementia
芳
or
茹、
aging
复华跟悦
problem
乐哈，
in the
所以得到了让你
senior
的身体能得到全
people.
方位的守护。
So
待会
doctor
林院长
have
会上线，也会跟我们
have
讲更多
some
最新的一个信
analysis
息。那
and
在这边的我们云南交通的小明呢，他悲
and
智双
found
运
that
翻
it
转生
could
命，他
be
讲的是鱼乳
there
保
is a
健，
cell
年轻的鱼乳
therapy and
风
various
宝绿
electrical
吉祥在
stimulation method to
2
protect the
月
health of the
几号？忘
elderly.
记了。2月
And
25日，莅临高雄静思堂分享。你知道主
they
持
are
人是谁？
also
是我们鱼乳，我们给
combination
鱼乳
of
热烈的掌声。
medicine,
然后
traditional Chinese
他
medicine
很
and
可爱，他
Western
说：“老师，我
medicine
要
to
主持
treat
这一场。”我说：“你
this.
太棒了。”然后他就说：“老师，我要提
Later,
到什么什么。”我就赶
Dr.
快跟
Lin
他做一个
Xinrobg
简
will
单的
be
一个互动
online as
哈。
well.
所以其实年轻人很愿意，而且鱼乳下一次的导读已经给资料了，提早了3个月，所以继血玉、熟满、鱼乳都是给资料3个月以前就给资料了哈。悲智双运翻转生命，这是我们的徐小明。他说
Young
看到呢，就是
people are
鱼乳
very
精彩的
willing
一个导
to
读啊，他温文儒雅，年轻有为，声音好听，
explore
人见人爱，真的是如沐春风哈。
and
那
she have
开始的时候
provided
他
the
讲到慈
material
善光法
3
主来救
months
济的数
ago.
据，告诉大家慈济人一直都在自助自驾各地各区行经无
In
常哈。所以在这一个
the
他的导读里面，他
sister
就觉得说，
Ruiz
上人说我们
Singh
关怀孩子要拿捏分寸，
his
要爱而不要宠， 不是只有给予
have
物
a
质，
lot
要
of
用智慧来
potential,
鼓励孩子抬头挺胸面对未来。
gentle
这样
and
子过
nice
奋斗。你看我们
soothing
的小明，
voice.
他其实是
In
云南的
this
一
book
位老
study
师。老师能看直播吗？几乎很少，但是他看回播还给善效应。我们现在善效应
to
累
teach
积
the
98万
children
次，所
wisely
以
with
300
wisdom,
到
not
500 个
only
字，他告诉我
providing
们
the
人类自在，
material
同
goods.
时给我们的分享嘉宾这样的鼓励，何乐而不为呢？好，所以你有感都可以写下来。这个是到云南大理的杨营哦，大爱知音大爱知音
Teachers
善知
watching
讲
live
到的是十经五经。
Kaohsiung
好，因
读
为
书会 is
大
very
陆
rare,
他
but
在
she have
提醒我，这一个我们下
listened
一次
to
再
the
念，就是我们熟悉的十
the
经文经
past
哈。那我们
video
线上
and
重点是
provided
口
the
六，今天要稍微
positive
调了一点
feedback.
哈，所以我们来看看美国大陆团队在上个星期写出了什么，让我们透过顺口溜来。那如果呢，您有上线的话，您就会知道说，哎，上个星期呢有哪些人上线？哎，为什么他不出哦 ？OK， 那如果你没有上线，刚才你有没有看到水晶？ 随金就是我们美国顺口溜团队一员哈。那这几面已经有好几个都是我们的跨国。
These are all the positive feedbacks from previous week sharers. And now we are going into our Canada sister wrote a poetic response. She says that the Dharma resonates very well with today's. And our brother Xueyu also provided some feedbacks. Keeping true to one's original intention, Buddhism resonates kindness.
王执行长说妙有城市物理解宇宙，城市物理破红尘，科学佛学观色空。
And our CEO also shared, been summarized by Brother Tawing. And brother from America also summarized it last week, Sharon. Diligently passed the and spread the Dharma, sharing the right Dharma across to benefit more people. We must accompany people to inspire them with kindness and compassion. And compassion must go along with wisdom. We must go among masses, not only doing meditation and always reflect and correct our own mistakes, moving forward in our life to enhance our wisdom life. We have a bright future. Let us give more encouragement to all these writers for the positive response. Now let us give our love and blessing to all who have contributed to this segment. They are really amazing group of people. We shall invite everyone to do kindness together. Next will be the segment from Superintendent Lin Xinrobg from Hualien Hospital. No, even though he's very busy, yet he's willing to come forward to share at the Kaohsiung online book study. We have a few groups of sisters and brothers, which are regular editor. Since 2018, Superintendent Lin Xinrobg has been contributing his ideas and personal insights in our book study. This image, he was present in Kaohsiung previous year. You can see many people attended. Each time Superintendent Lin Xinrobg give his medical talk.
Thank you, Sister Fee.
Okay, next
so you can
pass
see,
on to Dr. Eugene.
So you can see in this Rotary Club, the meeting there is attended by all the entrepreneurs. Actually, Superintendent Lin Xinrobg is not only at the Tzu Hospital, but he's also involved in many aspects in medical science as well. So you can see some of these medical devices and improvements have enabled people to be able to walk better. Actually, I'm surprised that this meeting is a little bit different. Although he is very professional, he's able to convert his professional input into very easy to understand phrases. So I wonder, Sister Meiyun said that I wonder if Superintendent Lee, even during his sleep, he also will verbalize on what he thinks is best for human beings. So you can see in this innovation, we are able to convert the CT and the MRI images into a three-dimensional output so that patients can see it with clarity and actually can understand where his lesion is and able to appreciate the spatial relationship in his body. So we can see how the innovative changes have enabled to enable the better communication between doctor and doctor, whether in terms of education of students or whether the communication between doctor and the nursing team. Also, we are able to communicate so much better. So you can see Superintendent Lin is such an advanced department. So he's able to lead this advanced department into make use of AI and all the advanced technology to enable the common folks to appreciate medicine a little bit better and not be too fearful of medical science. So we can see that we can see a lot of positive changes arising from it. So we can send all this information to the cloud. So, for example, we can enable people to measure their blood pressure and their cardiac output through the system. So you have Superintendent Lin Xinrobg talking about how we can go through the advanced technology to be able to shorten the treatment time. So we really want to welcome Superintendent Lin Xinrobg to be able to come on here to share with us. We like to be with you because you have positive energy. What I most respect, Sister Meiyun. I would like to welcome everyone who is online. So I'm from Hualien Hospital. I'm the superintendent in the hospital.
好，开始计时了吗？哈，好像30分钟要讲完嘛，25分钟要结束哦，哈。那可能有时候讲会快一点哈，没关系。
So basically, we're going to talk about the Jing herbs from the Dharma Lineage perspective. So today I'll talk mainly about the major points. So we would like to share with you that together we can stay healthy till a ripe old age. Superintendent Lin Xinrobg is the Hualien Medical Center's superintendent, who is also the University Professor of Neurology.
美国国家发明家院士哈，上人也是美国国家发明家院士哦，这个是很不容易的啊。那也是促进科学会的院士，美国医学及生物工程学的院士哈。
So actually, not only am I the American Association for the Advancement of Science Fellow, but Master Jingyuan is also a Science Fellow as well. So he's also the CEO of the Jing Research and Application Center. ，So basically, we would like to share about the 3 good points about the new product this year. First, you gives you very good sugar balance and is able to concentrate our intelligence in one location. And it's definitely a very good drink that will bring brightness to your eyes. So these are all available in Taiwan. So isn't it amazing that we have these Jingsi herbs all available in Taiwan? We don't have to go to another place to go and source for all these herbs. So it's able to have a good anti-inflammatory, anti-swelling properties. So, Master, in this coronavirus epidemic has actually appointed us and appointed us to be part of the team. So we are actually in this pioneering industry in the Center for Cardiovascular and Mitochondrial Diseases. So although we are researchers, but actually I will tell you that the direction has been given by Master Jingyuan. So basically, we hope that your blood sugar level will maintain in a good level. So if you can maintain your blood sugar level at a suitable level, it's definitely good for you. So maybe you can reduce it from 11 points down to 6.5. It's not impossible. So this product is also good for your heart and for your brain as well. So it will help you in terms of your memory. So it's actually a concentrate. So with this concentrate, you're able to improve circulation and be able to improve your memory as well. So already the last part of last year, this is already pushed out as an innovative product. So it's definitely good for your health. So it's also a good drink. The Mingsi drink is actually good for your eyes. So after drinking it, so if you have any discomfort, all will be relief. So you can actually see clearer with this product. So you won't be so dry in the corners of your eyes. You'll be well lubricated. So all these are so such important functions in our body that can be improved. So the Deputy Superintendent Wang Ziyang is able to pioneer part of this work as well. So we definitely, this work have originated from Master Jingyuan's compassion. So Master believed that everything can be medicine, and there must be a suitable medicine for all diseases. So thinking about the needs of the modern society and the world, so combining wisdom and innovation, Master have instructed Lin Piru, Deputy CEO, and myself to lead the group, as well as Vice President He Zhongrong and Vice President Huang Ziyang, to form a team to develop this combined treatment of combining traditional Chinese and Western medicine to move towards the goal of disease-free health for all. Is it difficult? No, it's not difficult. As long as we have the diligence, as long as we concentrate on what we are doing, then we can certainly produce something that's good for health. So this Chinese traditional medicine is indeed very powerful. So we can use this traditional Chinese medicine to shut off some bad gateways. So with this shutting off of the bad gateway, we can lead our body into better improvement. So we are so grateful for Master who's given us such a good directive. So with this directive, we have started this initiative and research in combining traditional Chinese medicine and Western medicine. So it's definitely only beneficial with no harm to you. So in 2021, we have these three gems, which are the triple bottle, the herbal drink, and the roll-on delivery. And now in 2023, we have these next three good points, which we have just highlighted to you. And this, the first good is actually about good sugar. So it is great for the prevention of diabetes-related chronic diseases. So in order to live at a ripe old age, for example, 75 years old, you must have good sugar balance. So if you have bad balance, then it's very likely that you're going to have stroke as well. So you can see the importance of good sugar balance. If you don't have good sugar balance, then you may end up with blockage in the arteries. So it's very important to do it. So the global status of diabetes will continue to increase. The diabetic rate will continue to increase at a rate of 10 million people per year. So in the year 2017, we have 425 million people who has diabetes, and it's going to projected to rise to 629 million in 2045. This is an alarming state. So the importance of this medicine that we are introducing is the effect of this product is better than that of Western medicine itself. So Western medicine may be good in some points, but the combined effect of this herbal medicine is better than Western medicine itself. So in animal studies, we have realized that this medicine is able to balance sugar much nearer, much better than the traditional blood sugar medicine, such as metformin. So this is able to simulate the effects of Western medicine without the harmful effects of some of this Western medicine. So, this medicine is, you must not despise it. In fact, it is definitely more beneficial. So this product actually reduces liver inflammation in middle-aged and elderly mice. So this able to control these aspartate aminotransferase. So even the metformin, the medicine that we normally use, does not have the same beneficial effect. So this drink protects the kidney function of the middle-aged and elderly mice. That's what we found out. These elderly mice have diabetic condition, and yet they are able to reduce the urea nitrogen in the animal studies. Here you can see on the left side, there's inflammation and swelling of the tissues. But with this product, we are able to reduce the inflammation and the swelling. So it reduces the kidney disease deterioration caused by diabetes. So it also will be able to protect our heart. So they will not absorb too much of the sugar in our body. So we are able to prevent the heart from swelling up. So if the heart tissue cells absorb too much sugar, then they will increase in size. And this fattening of heart is going to be bad for the overall health of the human body. So this sugar balance drink actually protects the output function of the diabetic heart. So you can see it's able to discharge 70% of the not needed sugar in our blood. So this efficacy is definitely much better than metformin. So we can see the efficacy is definitely better. So the heart chamber ejection rate has actually increased, and it can restore to 94.9% of the original. So actually, these are not things that we make up from the air, but it's actually from the studies. So it improves the myocardial lesions caused by diabetes. So the SGLT1 and 2, the energy metabolism in type 2 diabetes. So we are able to control the blood sugar in a much better way. So in order that the cells will not absorb too much of the blood sugar. So if the body absorbs too much blood sugar, then definitely our heart tissues will degenerate.
再回去那一张，膀胱炎对这两个酵素它也有抑制的功能而且跟西药
So the SGLT1 is able to help us in terms of concentration.
我们的膀胱炎跟他们相比跟它一样好，甚至
So both the SGLT1 and SGLT2, we have both been able to improve the levels that will prevent vascular aging, protects nerves, and improves the metabolic efficacy. So this regeneration is definitely very good. So it improves metabolic efficacy as
到这个好治，就是来让心脏好脑子好这样子的一个浓缩液一样的用本草眼艾草末草为基础再加上刚刚讲的3种大艾，还有我们的丹参再加上当归
So basically, these three functions are definitely very useful for the human body.
上人也希望能够对失智啦、对心脏能够也会好一点。好，请问下一张。
So this National Science Council 111, the annual precision health of the new generation of agriculture project plan. So we are able to do research on cardiovascular diseases thanks to the direction of Master. So there are three major directions of the Herba, combining Chinese medicine, that of active circulation, and regulation of physiology as well. So it prevents vascular aging. It even combats Parkinson's disease and fights metabolic syndrome. So if you have diabetic condition, is able to cause calcium deposits in your heart vessels, and that will definitely be bad for your health. So the ability of the active core component will actually reduce calcification. So this herbal drink will also inhibit the four phenomena of high phosphorus-inducing vascular calcification. So you can have less free calcium. It reduces alkaline phosphatase activity and prevents vascular degeneration. So it also has the active ability to scavenge the toxic proteins. So these unhealthy proteins can be got rid of. So it will also maintain lysozymes. So you can see on the right-hand side, the lyso tracker, we're able to see the increase in lysozymes. So it also increases the antioxidant capacity of the nerve cells. So not only in terms of prevention, but also in treatment. Of course, we all know that prevention is always better than treatment itself. So you can see the reduction of the poor proteins and increases to 200 units. So it fights against the three major phenomena of Parkinson's disease. The first one, it prevents nerve cell death. The second, it clears toxic protein accumulation. And the third, it enhances antioxidant capacity. Of course, we cannot do in details because of time limit, but do realize that this product improves organ disease changes caused by substitution syndrome. So we can see the cellular pattern improve very much, and the glucose uptake activity has also increased. If there's too much oxidation of the cells, then the cells will undergo lysis or breaking. So when they break down, then the cells will die. So SGLT glucose transport is able to increase the uptake to a positive level. So this is a cell model of chronic renal regeneration that's induced by hyperglycemia. So you can see the incorporation of this Chinese medicine, wormwood, angelica, and ginseng is able to reduce the glucose uptake of the kidney cells caused by a high sugar environment. So this effect is much better than the hypoglycemic medicine, canagliflozin. So it reduces the SGLT performance of carbohydrate resorption proteins. So this herbal medicine is suitable for drinking, definitely. It moisturizes our eyes and possesses anti-inflammatory effects. So our medical colleagues, when they do the checkup, they will actually check all these levels. So it's important that this herbal medicine is able to invigorate the blood, protect the brain, and stabilize sugar. So for dry eye disease, it's got very definite improvement as well. So with decrease in secretion as we age, this is going to be bad for the eyes. So we have, with this medicine, we can reduce the dry eye effect. So things help to maintain health and anti-aging. And the beet glass improves inflammation and resists oxidation of high sugar. Then the goji berry nourishes nutrients, nourishes liver and kidneys. So it's a very safe and suitable drink and improves cell damage. So Mingsi drink also increases cell survival and reduces free radical production. And this drink can increase the potential for tear secretion in inflammatory dry eye disease. These are, of course, the results of tear analysis in rat animal experiments. So basically, within 1 week, the eyesight has improved because of reduction in the drying effect. So you can relieve corneal damage and protect goblet cell potential in the inflammatory dry eye disease. So you can reduce inflammatory factors in the blood. These are, of course, blood analysis results of rat animal experiments. So in terms of reduction of poison in the body, there's antioxidant inhibits the production of free radicals. And the inflammation reduces the amount of inflammatory factors. And it moisturizes and increases tear secretion. So basically, you can get this at our Jing bookstore. So this is increased AMP activated protein kinase. So these Chinese herbs are definitely very good in restoring our body to good health. We are definitely grateful to Master. We're grateful for everyone who have contributed to the development of this series. Definitely a fantastic team to work with. So with their hard work, our products are coming up. Current Sister Meiyun, he has always invited me year after year. Very grateful. So other than improving our knowledge, so we definitely can improve our compassion and benefit others. Thank you so much, Superintendent Lin.
院长，你有看到黄慧吗？院长好。有吗？我看一下，我再注意看一下。导播有 take 主场。
Do you see Huang Hui standing down here?
是。那刚才啊，我们院长啊，就是跟我们讲了非常多重要的一个讯息。然后其实大家也或许你第一次接触的时候，一定会觉得说，哇，这么多，然后到底要记哪项是哪项？
Superintendent Lin has actually given us very vital information. No, but there's so much information. How are we going to remember? Oh, all you have to do is go to the bookshop. So you can look at the product and look at the writings they are there in the product.
才说到院长，他随时都笑眯眯的。他现在我们在笑，你们大家可以显示一下，我是看不到了啊。那他随时的笑眯眯，就是我们在跟他对话。
已经表示经。
忙碌，比如说他来高雄福伦。
Actually give positive feedback.
高铁接到他跟玉欣师姐他们家师姐。 从头到尾，他其实都在忙碌当中。
For example, when Superintendent came for the Rotary Club, so he has always been busy from the time I received him from the train station. So actually, he may not know everybody at on site. He still maintained his smile. And he would always be replying with a smile on his face. So I'm thinking maybe Lin Xinrobg, maybe during his sleep, he also is smiling. So basically, he's still always smiling. So Superintendent Lin is actually in my same district. So he always smiling, always has that positive outlook. So actually, she has come from Tainan all the way here. So Huang Hui is really able to come all the way here to share her thoughts. So basically, why is it that Huang Hui is not tying up the hair like all of us? Also, all this compassion comes from Master. So although she had some illness, she quickly went to Hualien and have herself treated. Hello everybody, good afternoon. I'm from Tainan, volunteer. So in May last year, I actually was diagnosed with lymphatic disease. So actually, I went to Hualien and I actually brought back these two types of medicine. So I've started taking this medicine. So in June, I actually went for chemotherapy. So actually during the chemo process, so this, after I've gone through 3 cycles of chemo, oh, so it's amazing that even with this so although I've gone through 6 cycles of chemotherapy, even after the 3rd cycle, amazingly the cancer cells disappeared. So although you see, so although you can see that my hair is very long, but actually I'm wearing a wig. My hair is even longer than our brother standing next to me. So, so I would say that this product is definitely very, very good. So it is combined with the chemotherapy to give me very good recovery. So underneath my wig, we have a pretty good hair growth now. Also thanks to the product who have actually caused my blood circulation to improve. So people were surprised. During chemotherapy, I was able to continue my Tzu Chi activity. So I would like to share with you that actually, despite this period, I was able to sleep well. I'm able to eat well. So I really want to be thankful to the products from the Jing herbal drink. Although we also must avoid the crowded areas, so we must also do within my responsibility. I'm very grateful to Master, for Deputy CEO, Superintendent Lin Xinrobg. We're really thankful to Superintendent Lin Xinrobg
舒服呢？即便我跟他那么熟，他也没张扬。我是后来透过别人，我才知道。可是您看看信根有
despite Huang Hui being unwell,
有多么重要。他从一开始犯这个病的时候，从来不把自己
she did not announce it to everybody.
而是依然所有如常的事情都在做，将心比心，最好我们都不要碰上。
So you never regarded herself as a patient. So it's always stayed positive and always maintained optimism.
或者自怨自哀，整个细胞一定不会好的。可是要让自己更亮丽的时候，我们来看一下。
So we must not hide ourselves. If you really adopt a positive attitude, then you can definitely be able to overcome all the difficulties.
对不起哦，我刚刚忽略了说我是怎么服用哈。
Tell us how to use the product.
服用就是康乳跟复华同时服用，3餐饭后。那因为我还要服用西药嘛，所以我的西药跟中药是间隔1个小时。那我化疗结束之后，
So 3 times after meal.
3餐饭后。那我后来就有请教院长，院长说
So I will separate between the Western medicine and this product by 1 hour.
要间隔1个小时，真的很神奇哦，感恩。
So Kangru and Fuhua, I will take twice a day at the advice of superintendent.
健康的人，那这个服用方式，您的建议是什么？
健康人就不用1天6包。
So Superintendent, I would like to ask you for healthy people. So how do we use it as healthy people?
即便健康也是一个很好的保养方式，对吗？
So of course, for healthy people, we don't have to use it like 6 packets a day. Maybe 1 to 2 packets should be good enough.
其实都是慢性发炎。慢性发炎的结果就是有的会变癌症哈，比如说大肠直肠癌啊、肝癌啊等等的。那有的
So in terms of cellular aging, all due to
有
inflammation.
没有什么西药可以让它慢性不发炎的？没有，每个西药。
So whether we have got weakness of the heart, all due to chronic inflammation.
唯一可以让天天让你多的这些发炎
Is
指
there
数
any Western medicine that can reduce the chronic inflammation? None at all.
只是我们的这些哈。
But with this herbal drink can actually very gradually reduce the inflammation in the heart.
清除掉所以它有2种作用。那复发炎呢，可以降低发炎以外
So it reduces inflammation
干细胞
gradually.
的增生，所以头发呢，虽然做了第6次应该到第6次以后过了几个月才会长所以呢你就
So it also increases the cellular activity.
清除癌细胞。
So despite her having 6 cycles of chemotherapy, so we are able to grow the hair very quickly because of the cellular activity has been increased by the uptake of this Jing herbal.
黄瑞师姐，我真的很感动每天我一看到天哪，这是
So you actually be very bright in your eyesight, and you'll be able to keep healthy.
抵抗力好真的也都很成功恭喜。
I'm very surprised that she able to do all these activities despite her condition. We'll remember what you have advised. We're grateful to Superintendent Lin. So those are online. Maybe you can repeat what Superintendent Lin have said today.
然后从台南开车来到这里，果真如常入到这里跟我们。
One way, because of this great affinity, has come all the way to Kaohsiung from Tainan, driving all the way.
买这个去赠给人家。山东这
So basically, the Jingsi herbal drinks are able to promote great health. So even if you don't take it too much yourself, you can also get it and as a gift for others.
我们在这边云南昭通的徐小明，院长你也听一下哦，他传来数张的照片，可以看到是他在当区志工，在个案陪伴也。
So basically, this Lin Xinrobg's message is very clear that you can have healthy body if you use the right products.
为致力推进人类医疗发展史的大医王们感到骄傲。
云南大理 we are able to see the positive improvement. So definitely, we are very proud of you because you've given us a very advanced technology.
院长说，人老了，看来各方面都要加强，例如眼睛、心血管、脑神经、帕金森症都会跟上来。有没有一款全面照顾的本草呢？好，
So I said wrongly. He didn't say that the superintendent is getting old, but superintendent said that as we get old, we have to take good care of our body.
打疫苗前后，日日饮用本草饮，平日以其为汤底。你把我们的净丝本草饮加上我们的药膳去做汤底，保养自己又好。
So basically, another positive feedback that he has during the 4 years of coronavirus have actually maintained drinking this, taking this drink for the past 4 years.
新山药已列入回台请购的清单。感恩时时守护我们的健康林院长细心耐心的讲解，陈情带。
So really, this new product, I'm sure, will benefit to others.
所以你看看哦，所以非常的感恩。重庆的一大
We thank you to grateful to Lin Xinrobg for giving so much information about the product. So I've come all the way from Canada. I definitely will bring some products back to Canada. Another positive feedback from others who have used the product and who have got very positive effect from it.
特别要感恩您的，我们北京的周伟勋说。好糖好治好明亮好人好心好医疗好词好
Kunsan Wei also very grateful for the feedback.
所以非常感
Northern Zone also has positive feedback.
今天要保妙方
So it's basically say, wow, it's such amazing what you have shared.
祝福黄慧师姐早日康复。本草系列已经在家中的。
Oh, maybe I understand why Lin Xinrobg is able to maintain so well.
非常的感恩我们的林院长，也感恩所有上线的分享。即便您看回播。
So basically, I've treated this Jingsi herbal as an important ingredient in my family health tonic.
对，好，感恩黄慧。那同时呢，我跟
So very grateful for everyone who have shared.
这是站在旁边的是我们，哎，亲爱的，你要在这边，他要来这边，对。站在边面是我们守护健康1.0，非常感恩我们的红点医师帮我们安排哈。那每个星期连续今天呢，轮到的是我们高雄医学院的医师教授来到这边哈，蔡医师来到这边，对他来讲是第一次来到我们读书会。我们也嫌少今天的讲师呢都在视讯，大部分都来主场。幸好我们的蔡医师。
The first time that he has always come here.
来到主场，所以要跟我们讲一下有关于呢疫情之后，然后应该去保养的这系列的这个部分，所以我们热烈掌声欢迎他，感恩，谢谢。好，请说哦，你们不要离开。
好，敬爱的上人，常住师父，各位慈济家人，大家好。今天很高兴有机会来跟大家分享一些疾病预防的一些观念。我是病理科医师，平常是用光学显微镜在做病理诊断。那所以常接触到的就是肿瘤，所以对什么癌症增加我们会比较敏感。所以今天 主要是跟大家分享一些常见的肿瘤或是疾病，那我们怎么样去提高警觉？那有什么方法可以去降低它的风险？好，那这个守护健康1.0，这个最后讲素食加运动，活力像条龙这个的话就是在强调预防医学的观念。我们都希望说，借由生活方式去预防某些疾病的风险。那如果说有风险的时候，也希望能够早期诊断、早期治疗。那这个是我们去希望说，如果说饮食对我们健康其实蛮重要的，那你如果适当的饮食，那加上有规律的运动。那还有多参加实际的活动，像我们高雄线上读书会，那你从美老师这边可以得到很多的正能量跟感动，那这些的话都可以让我们身体保持在好的状态，那你疾病的风险就会比较低。那好，那疫情以后的话，有一些学者提出一些建议，那其中之一就是要学会跟病毒和平共存。那我们知道新冠的病毒相当的微小，我们的光学显微镜看不到。那可是这么小的这个致病的病源它甚至影响全球2年，那甚至到现在还有威胁性。那我们发展很多这个疫苗还是没有办法完全免疫。那所以面对这样子，那呼吸道传染疾病不止新冠病毒而已，还有很多病毒。那我们究竟要怎么样去面对这些病毒还有呼吸道传染疾病的威胁？那所以人类其实要学着要谦虚一点就是要怎么样跟病毒共存。第一个当然就是必要的防护，你戴口罩是必要的。那另外就是一个是我们身体要保持好的状况，那你得到疾病的话不会有重症，这些对我们健康都是相当重要的。那这是在去年慈济大学这个举办的蔬食的科学探究与人文论述，那只是现场的话，引用这个英国医学期刊在2021年的统计资料发现就是医护人员如果素食的话，它其实可以降低73%这个 COVID-19 感染的重症的风险。所以表示说，其实适当的饮食你能够用这种生活形态的话，其实是一种预防疾病一种跟病毒和平共处的一个很不错的生活方式。所以这些研究其实都是蛮有价值的。好，那除了呼吸道的传染疾病你很难预防以外，那呼吸道的肿瘤也是相当具危险性。那2023年这个12月6号的统计资料发现说，肺癌已经超越大肠癌，成为台湾发生率最高的癌症。那这个每年大概17000多人，那而且肺癌的话，它的死亡率比大肠癌是高很多，所以它即使有连续15年是死亡率13年是死亡率最高的癌症。那这个大肠癌现在大部分是腺癌，跟以前不太一样。那根据统计的话，有3%是没有抽烟的。那所以可见，这个肺癌的话，其实跟空气污染有很大的关系。那这个2个影片都显示，无论是台湾或大陆，空气污染都相当严重。那你短期间势必很难有很显著的改善。那面对这些空气污染的话，那我们当然的话可以做的防护措施要去做，比方说在家里做好空气清净机，或是你比较活动时间比较长的地方。那另外一个就是空气污染如果太严重的时候，就不要勉强去户外运动。像现在这个季节，
你如果爬上柴山，从亚洲往海面看，因为满开的关系，通常是看不到渔船、看不到船只的，所以这些是真的是对我们是呼吸系统是威胁蛮大的哦。好，那这个低剂量的电脑断层扫描，它可以把不到0.5公分的肺肿瘤把它筛检出来。那这些筛检出来，你只要用一个胸腔镜去把它做简单的切除。那这个第一期的话，存活率可以超过90%。可是如果是到了末期，这个存活率不到1%。所以这个低剂量的这个电脑断层扫描的话，是一个很不错的筛检的工具。那所以2022年7月开始，国健署的话有针对如果有家族史或是抽烟的这些族群，还有提供这个公费的筛检政策。那所以如果能够早期诊断出来的话，那它的预后是相当好。好，那除了这个肺癌以外，另外一个值得注意的就是子宫内膜癌。那这个子宫内膜癌的话，据统计的话是10年来成长最快的这个癌症。现在统计大概每年台湾有1500个新的病例。那子宫内膜癌的话，有年轻化现在好发年纪在40到60岁所以那它比较跟子宫颈癌比较的话，它比较很难借由子宫颈膜被筛检出来。所以如果是听见以后的有异常的阴道出血，那最好去妇科做一些检查，把可能的子宫内膜癌把它早期诊断出来，那治疗的预后也相当好。那根据这个美国癌症研究所的这个报告他发现说这个体重过重或肥胖的话，是这个子宫内膜癌的危险因子之一。那因为这个饮食摄取一些高升糖的饮食，让身体处在一个高毒素浓度的一个状态，那最后会导致胰岛素阻抗。那胰岛素阻抗的话，那就会有增加肥胖跟糖尿病的风险，那也跟这个子宫内膜癌症的相关系。所以这个针对预防子宫内膜癌的话，建议饮食能够多吃蔬菜、全谷类跟豆类，那少吃高升糖的食物。那如果能够搭配运动，那保持一些比较健康的体重，那就可以降低这个罹患的这个风险。那另外一个跟肥胖相关的一个肿瘤的话是乳癌。那乳癌的话，这是台湾妇女癌症发生率最高的一个肿瘤。那根据研究的话，跟过重跟肥胖也有关系。那统计的话 ，BMI 如果大于35的话，这个乳癌的风险可以增加到60%。那所以表示说，其实肥胖的话，真的是对很多健康是有很大的一个风险。那乳癌也有年轻化的趋势。那除了肥胖这个过重以外，那其他几个可能相关的风险包括饮食不当、摄取一些高热量、高糖的饮食。那另外就是缺乏运动，那没有生育的年龄比较晚，或是有相关的一些荷尔蒙，或是环境因素，这些都可能是乳癌的一个风险。好，那台湾的乳癌发生的年龄也是比美国要更年轻，大概是45到69岁。所以针对这个区间的年龄的话，这个国健署的话，它有提供每1年1次的乳房 X 光摄影，再加上超音波，那可以做一个筛检，把可能的这个乳房肿瘤能够早期诊断出来，那它的预防效果也会比较好。好，那所以一样是建议均衡饮食，规律的运动。好，那肥胖的话，还有这些肿瘤也都有风险。
Hormonal effects of abuse of hormone drugs, severe damage from environmental patient's family genetic also one of the reason for this gene mutation. To pay more attention to history, medical history of mother, especially sisters. The age specific incidence rate of breast cancer Taiwan between 45 and 69 years old. Median the average occurrence is 55 years compared with 61 years old in US. This is considered lower. National Health Science provides mammogram screening every 2 years for those aged between 45 to 69, where the incidence peak. At the same time, the impact of family history of breast cancer should not be underestimated, particularly women aged age 40 to 44, where there is second degree blood relatives have suffered from breast cancer will be included in this. Take note of the balanced diet, reduce intake of fats and sugar, limit caloric intake, increase intake of fruits, vegetables, avoid alcohol, regular exercise more often. Okay, so we understand in addition to this endometrial cancer and breast cancer, obesity also increases the risk of esophageal adenocarcinoma, renal cell carcinoma, and liver cancer. Among the top 10 causes of death in Taiwan 2010, cancer, the top 10 causes of death, cancer, heart disease, cerebrovascular disease, diabetic, hypertensive disease, kidney disease, chronic diseases, and liver hardening are all related to obesity. So how can we adjust our weight and reduce obesity? Through the dietary adjustment. So, however, we are mindful that it can still be helped through this whole food plant-based diet. Medical students are not exposed to the concept of preventive medicine that the diets affect health, thanks to doctors from Kaohsiung Medical GC. The students experienced they did a research. The students went through this whole food plant-based diet for free for 2 weeks, and they found out that it has helped to improve them on insulin, on the weight. Of course, 9 of them who earlier had this insulin resistance now help through this plant-based diet. Of course, it's not easy to change the eating habit, so we can start from young and correct this concept. Whole plant plant-based diet change 14. For those who can join, that'd be great. Of course, Master sincerely hope that everyone could do their best to promote vegetarian diet, and Master repeatedly mentioned about this. This is a way to stop the current problem on Earth, not half saving the Earth possibly through vegetarian. Okay, Dr. Sesame said, Dr. Chai, he himself, he not only urged other people to have adopt healthy lifestyle, he himself also did this healthy, served himself as role model. He himself was to join all these challenge health 14 days whole food plant-based. So eating is very important. Of course, through various parties, we all work together and reminders, we all taking the right reminders. If you have noticed, our Sir Chai, he brought along his great heart with him. Since okay, later, we will, every time our sharer come to share, we will give them this the signage. If you see that the red color signage pinned at his breast, if you are you can come here. We have one more service, and we will serve you. We have already ordered some small gift. If you need something, some people say, teacher, can you help me to get this and that? So I told them, I know what you want, I will arrange it. So today, teacher has managed to arrange the things that are needed by the listeners and the sharers. If you need extra gift, let us know. Of course, we are adopting this service mindset, and today, because of the ability, we want to engage with Dr. Chai, because he has more than 5,000 followers in his media site. So he has his followers. So I should share him what we have done. Handmade He also adopted 20 bags donated in 20 by this gift. So today he's here, so we have this gift for sharer. Always say, wow, our side there also looking forward to this kind of respect. We also wanted to buy. So we know that in a very short time we could have everyone helping to promote, because everyone wish to donate and do kindness. Same time they also like to small bag. So again, very thankful to our medical team. They never thought that they have to stand for 15 minutes. Thanks, because those who supported at the side there, they're holding the cards. We are not afraid they will faint, because if they are faint, they are from medical team. Surely there will be doctors to help. Okay, back to our message. Please stand by. Those who can join this sharing team, I mean, those who make summary for the sharing team, they can learn a lot, because they can listen to all this wonderful sharing before they make the summary. Wonderful sharing.
导播，请 take 我好不好？因为简报是不对的。好。
Okay, now let us focus on the teacher side. Sister Jing said, Sutra that can help to purify many can learn concerning the group that are sharing. They are really, really good. They are like lights that shine across the darkness in the world, bring energy to the world. So all these accumulations of all these fireflies that help people who are in difficulty. Thank you for the sweet voice of Sister Jing, the earlier sharing, which is very accurate and precise sharing. Here, Sun Dong Wei had also sisters who giving the feedback. This is really talking about the strength of the fireflies. US one think that sisters is the one that should the power of the fireflies again. Those without strength, but so long they have the power, they could it could carry them through. They can must have strong faith and power and carry them across the path, even though their health may be affected. Do not underestimate your energy. All these accumulations of everyone's energy can help more people. At schools, we can also display all these kind of effort. Yiru also shared here give the feedback. Actually, the kindness is about the heart and sincerity everyone is willing to do. I really like this kind of sitaborism. Thank you, sisters, for emphasizing on this. In summary, okay, we have time to bring out all the feedback. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. So next, it's our team, the exercise team. Okay, it's a very special combination. Okay, let us look at the poster. Sister Bixia. Okay, let us wave the hands. Sister Bixia is here. One team. I think, oh, I see. She's a representative from the group. Actually, both of them they are from different teams. So, okay, two of them will have their own version. So it will be very exciting to see how they're going to perform later, because both of them have their own version. So let us tell them that we like to be with you, because you have a lot of positive energy. Okay, welcome exercise team. Welcome our team. 9. Let us exercise together. Okay, let us start to exercise, to move our body. Let us all do kindness together. Long live Ci, forever, long lasting. Let's see about long is the recyclable, so we pick it up and recycle it. the recycling volunteers, charity volunteers are moving within the community to save people and to safeguard Mother Earth. Long live Tzu forever. As we set ourselves move forward and we engage with the volunteers, the elderly volunteers all together. May Tzu be around for a long time. All of us stretch our hands and the legs. All of us can go up to recycling and enter into the masses to help people while safeguarding our help. Forever Tzu, long lasting. All of us, because of their frugal life, are able to do a lot of recycling. Recycling volunteers are working in the front and while caring for the community. All of us can do a lot of kind good activities together forever. Tzu, may Tzu be long lasting. Let us start to run. So regardless of age, all the volunteers could engage in activities, taking care of those elderly. All of us could join the activities forever. Okay, start. So roll the hand, move the hand in circle, clap the hand. All these activities are good for the body to stretch body. And thank you, everyone. Two groups together, still very. You can see that it's still very good, right? Even though both of them have their own way of performing, we are most grateful. First, must say, even though we can be fast, but it is not lasting. But with group together, all of us can walk on path longer and wider. Some says we have this herbal tea as a gift. Some people was thinking, hey, actually I'm fine, I don't have COVID, why do I have to drink? But this is really good for maintaining your body and build your immunity. Just now Sisters Jing said those who have taken, those who thought that they're vegetarian, they are like very immune to all this, not really, they still can get the sickness. So we still have to have prevention, continue healthy lifestyle, like what we have heard just now about the whole food plant-based diet. So while eating vegetarian, we also have to be mindful if the food we are taking whole food plant-based diet. Also prevention of all this, we have to be mindful. This should be all rounded. Thank you, the Cai, for reminding us this right way of eating as well. Take exercise, giving a lot of tips on prevention of all these diseases. That's why another volunteer said, joining Tzu, we have learned a lot. Thank you, the Cai, for sharing. So another volunteer, Sue, also commented that the person is very grateful to Dr. Cai for sharing all these food tips for us to take care of our health. From Wang Yali, also give feedback. All these with a health and good body, active body, then we can continue on doing Tzu. May teachers say knowing is important, but effective is only when we can do it. Knowing is not enough. Thank you for reminding us. Okay. I'm not sure if you have tried this turmeric-based bottle liquid. If you can drink it daily, the said after taking it, you feel energetic, no more fatigue. Last time we have given this cooling pump given this bar given to everyone. Those who didn't come last week, please raise your hand. Those energy bar, if you have not taken this energy bar, please get from me. Thank you for coming. We have a lot of items to be given away. So let's look at the message. First, Senjun Wang Huilin shared about this after hearing from Sister Meiyun. she was so very touched, very grateful and praise and salute these sisters for her mindfulness, recycle the power of recycling the jeans to reuse the jeans. That is truly very wonderful. And let her remind her that once when she returned to Thailand, she saw this master the girl. That time the girl the monastic group was like without patches. So that time she knows the ability of master. Even the monastic room like a lot of patches, but it's very clean. So she realized that really a zero waste is a way to go. Beijing Huanghua said that is our responsibility. We can see that our mommy Jing, she just returned from health Selangor. March 6th, she will be here. She will be the bridger for this. Last year, she was here also she act as a facilitator for this session. Of course, we know this very famous TIMA. So she was here to, she really enjoyed reading the book by Jimami, the seedless watermelon. What's the watermelon seeds? This one, because of remover of seeds manually, that's why we have this seedless watermelon. Very touched by the stories. She has regularly come here. So we hope that she will continue serve us, benefit us, inspire us for a long time ago. We also hope that often we always hope that people can come to take care for us, but actually it's better if we can go out and care for others. Thank you, Huang Hua, for sharing this. Beijing Lin Xinrobg, she also gave her food feedback. 12th of July, she mentioned about this group that came yesterday. She remembered 2 years ago when she was here. She was away to sing. Why 30 years later? This singer, she saw this singer 30 years ago, and now 30 years after that, she still remained the same. So she was very happy to hear the stories of this with enter into mass and weakness, the suffering of many. So at Beijing, she entered the mass for home visit. She get a lot of the care recipients also overcome challenges, move on with life, and there's indeed intrinsic pure nature in everyone's heart. So all of us are the seeker of the spiritual path. Another message feedback is talking about 2023 August 9th, Cai Kunbao&Hong Jingyuan, the principal mission about Tzu medical journey. He was touched by that. He was the first graduate from this university. He will be coming here 1st of August. Let us look forward to sharing it. Truly very good, because looking forward from this person who was from the first batch, and looking forward to the positive energy from this person, because feel that everyone benefited by person because of his reminder on this path. Truly, he's very good master's disciple. My sister Cai Kunbao will also be here. So we look forward. So next, it's over to Brother Andrew.
Yes. My turn now. Okay. And Sister Xueyu. Yes, today we have a very special guest. Besides Superintendent Lin Xinrobg, we also have a wonderful sharer today. And she's none other than our Sister Hong Jingyuan. She is the chief of Tzu Compilation Center. And all the important compilations of Tzu history were done by her team and her. And during the COVID period, our editor our editorial group in our Kaohsiung book study. They also had the experience to learn from Sister Hong Jingyuan. And teacher Hong Jingyuan also helped the team to improve the translations and the compilations of the books. So we are really grateful to our teacher Jingyuan. And teacher Jingyuan mentioned that in our book study, we always talk about the positive, the truths, and we do not talk about rumors or unwholesome speech. And teacher Jingyuan even sent me a Teacher's Day card. And she has many handwritten cards received by teacher Jingyuan. And teacher Jingyuan has been coming to our session every year for many years. So I always request teacher Jingyuan to come and give us encouragement. And teacher Jingyuan told me that I'm like a bee. And a bee has a longer life, it's more resilient than human beings and very persistent. And during 2018, there was the introduction of the Tzu Chi School of Buddhism. And teacher Jingyuan says that we require the effort of many and the right causes and conditions for us to establish our Tzu Chi School of Buddhism. And teacher Jingyuan says that we are compiling all the 8 Dharma footprints in Tzu Chi, carried out by all the volunteers, and she just compiled them into our Dharma treasury. And all the teachings by our master has been compiled and distributed to the whole world, hoping that many people could benefit from these works and these teachings by master. So teacher Meiyun says that, did you notice that the audience is full of people? It's really crowded. And these are the news reports during the COVID period. And teacher Jingyuan says that in the sutras, in the Buddhist sutras, there were already mentions about pandemics. And this is a manifestations of what the sutra has been telling us. And the sutra adaptation performance of the Infinite Meaning Sutra, this is also another major event to showcase the teachings of the Buddha through the musical performance in a grand scale. And this is also showcasing the history of Tzu Chi. And our teacher Jingyuan has always been accompanying our volunteers, especially during all the major events like the Sutra performance. And every week, every Monday, when Master is in Hualien, there will be sharings by the senior staff, and teacher Jingyuan will be one of them. She'll be sharing about our Dharma lineage and the history of Tzu in the past. It's for us to recollect and remember our aspirations and what we have done in the past. And when Typhoon Herb occurred, Master realized that we need to mobilize the volunteers through the community, to be more efficient and more effective, and to have a shorter response time. And our volunteers exhibited the power of great love during these disasters, despite the heavy rain and wind. And every week, teacher Jingyuan will be sharing all these histories with us. And I'll include some of these images and videos to illustrate what were happening in the past. And recently, teacher Jingyuan just came back from Malaysia, KL Selangor branch, in their 30th anniversary celebration. And even our Jimami, she was also there in Malaysia. And teacher Jingyuan says that whatever we leave behind, whatever we have compiled and leave behind for the future generations, these are all the values. These are very valuable for our future generations. So there was a book compilation about Tzu Malaysia history and what has been captured and all the footprints in the past, not forgetting those years and not forgetting the vows made in the past. So let us put our hands together. I'm so happy to be with you because you have positive energy. Let us welcome our teacher Jingyuan to talk about the topic on listening, speaking, reading, and writing for the Sutra adaptation. We are unable to see you. Teacher Jingyuan, please show us your. Please turn on your video, your cameras.
有，我的同仁还在旁边。
对，没关系，老师，我们现在就是你在玩一个大惊喜，就是我们已经确认您已经在线上，但是镜头只有看到简报，没有您出现。
We know that you are here with us.
今天的妆容不一样吗？所以要
大惊喜吗？ Is it because you want to give us a big surprise that you are hiding yourself?
你看，老师就是老师哈，即便是这样，还是笑谈说以常进人要来跟我们分享。不过我们还希望能够看见。
And we hope to be able to see our teacher Jingyuan.
好。为了不耽误时间哈，我的同仁也在。
Okay, while waiting for the technical issue to be resolved, I will just continue with this sharing. As long as everyone could see the slides, the PPT. Firstly, I'm very grateful to teacher Meiyun for your introduction. And I was listening to her just now, and she seems to be speaking all in one breath and like a non-stop and putting in a great effort. And teacher Meiyun mentioned about the Sutra adaptation performance. And today, I would like to share with everyone about the history of the sign language performance and how we are able to attract and invite many, many people to come to the audience to watch the Sutra performance.
Sorry， 好，我们其实可以看一下整个经藏的结集跟它的流通哦。各位
Let's look at the compilation and circulation of Sutra treasury.
也就是说，在佛
So,
灭度以后啊，那
after the Buddha had passed away more than 2,500 years ago,
然后有录音、有录影，甚至有文字的笔记。可是，在印度那样的地方，其实佛陀当然有很多的大弟子，可是他还有很多一般的弟子啊。那佛陀在说的时候，其实并没有。
The Buddha had many disciples,
佛陀用的是他的家乡语，
and
雅安语。
the Buddha, there wasn't any recordings at that time, so everybody were just listening to what the Buddha spoke. So Venerable Ananda repeated all the teachings spoken by the Buddha by beginning with the verse, "Thus have I heard," which means this is what the Venerable Ananda had heard from the Buddha, because these teachings are the truth. And so today, Master Cheng Yen wants to spread this Buddhist teachings, the Buddha's teachings, to the whole world. So there's this continuation from the time of the Buddha until the present days. And this thread is really the Sutra, which is the Dharma teachings by the Buddha. And masters in the past, Master Xuanzang traveled to the West to learn Buddhist scriptures for 17 years. And I have watched the documentary about Master Xuanzang, who traveled to the West, to India, to learn and collect the Buddhist scriptures, and went through a lot of hardships and challenges, and which almost led him to the verge of exhaustion. And of course, there were many great sages and venerables that went to learn and spread the Buddhist scriptures. And the Buddhist scriptures, they are divided into the three parts. We have the introduction, the main content, and the dissemination. At the end of all sutras, there's the part of dissemination, because the Buddha wanted his teachings to be disseminated to benefit many sentient beings. And so Buddha ordered his disciples to receive, to uphold, recite, and speak to others in order to spread this sutra to future generations. And during the early days, the sutras were translated in sermons, through sermons, and building of temples and creating statues. And some of these teachings were turned into forms and appearances. And during the Song dynasty, during the Song Dynasty, when people's life have improved and they start to have entertainment and through singing, and the art of singing was started at that time to repeat the verses of the sutras rather than just listening to the recitation of the sutras. It was in the form of songs. And now we learn the sutras and learn about the Buddha and his teachings. It's all from the stories from all these Buddhist sutras. And they were spread through singing in this manner. And teacher Jingyuan says that there was this sister that has been with her for the past 30 years, and they have been together because of Dharma, because of a master's Dharma that binds them together. And it's like the Lotus Sutra, chapter 10 on the Dharma masters. It says that the volunteers, even the recycling volunteers, they would just like to do what they can to protect the earth, to recycle the resources in order to have a sustainable living environment for the future generations. And if we just remember one verse or one sentence of the Buddha's Dharma, and then we can actually put it into practice and realize the benefit. Just like what the Lotus Sutra mentioned. Even just one sentence of the Lotus Sutra, if we were to uphold, read, recite, explain it, and write it down, and make offerings to the Tathagata and the Lotus Sutra, then you know that this person is a great bodhisattva. And in the Sutra adaptation performance, this is a Tzu Chi's unique way of promoting the Buddha Dharma. And 2,500 years ago, the Buddha spoke about Bodhisattva Dharma. Of course, there were still some of his disciples who decided not to return back to the samsara to liberate himself. But the Buddha spoke about the Bodhisattva Dharma so that we can return back and continue to walk the Bodhisattva path. And 2,500 years later, Master talked about practicing the Bodhisattva path. So from rehearsal to on stage, it is to connect with the history of the Buddha's life and Tzu Chi's history, and returning to our noble aspirations, and to go deep into the sutras through our body, speech, and mind. So you discover that the performance elements include the music, sign language, and lyrics from the sutra. And it is characterized by the integration of the music and text, using body language to express the meaning of Buddhist sutras and conveying principles through singing. And the main purpose of doing all this is not just the performance itself, but rather it's a process. It's a process to enable people to let the Dharma enter the mind and put into practice.
只不过呢，一般的社区呢，是因为说我们现在读这本经，我们读了，然后高雄读的是一本大书，一本天地之间包罗万象，但万变不离其宗的这样的。Our
Kaohsiung online book study is talking about it's reading the book of life, the book of life, which covers a wide scope. And the entire performance, Sutra performance, is really a solemn and dignified Lingshan Dharma assembly, the gatherings of the Bodhisattvas, and to express the Dharma, the true Dharma. And the Bodhisattva volunteers in the performance use art to showcase the meaning of the sutra, which is another way of translating sutras. So, tracing the origin of Tzu Chi's sign language, it was back in September 1981 in Tainan. After Master finished visiting all the poor households, she realized that she cannot communicate with the deaf and the mute persons during the home visits. And Master knows a little bit sign language because she used to have a driver at the family that is deaf and mute, and Master could learn a little bit of sign language. But however, that is not enough to communicate with the persons that are receiving help from Tzu Chi. And so Master told everyone at that time that we should learn the sign language. And in 1989, when Tzu Chi Nursing College was established, Master hoped the students could communicate with the deaf-mute patients in the hospital. So as a nurse, we need to instruct or care for the patients. And so if the patient is deaf or mute, so the only way is to use sign language. So Sister Jingyuan, she deliberately went to learn from professionals on the sign language and invited teacher Chen Meili from Taipei Qizhong School to formally offer the sign language courses in the nursing college. So that is the beginning of the sign language class in nursing college. Those who have attended Kaohsiung book studies, they will become popular after attending and sharing. So, Brother Kuo-Meng-Yong, he's a music conductor. So in 1999, Brother Kuo-Meng-Yong compiled a song in the form of verses based on his reading insights of the lecture notes on the 37 Aids to Enlightenment. And this 37 Aids to Enlightenment was it's an important teachings and highly promoted by the master. And Sister Jing then choreographed the sign language gestures for this song. And the Jing's sign language team performed it during the year-end blessing ceremony. So that was the first time that Tzu Chi performed sutras in sign language musical form. So at that time, everybody were very happy to watch this, and it conforms to the modern people way of hearing, seeing, and thinking, and spreading the principles to everyone's heart through the beautiful melody, the insightful lyrics, and the interpretation of the sign language movements. And in year 2000, Master asked Brother Wang Tuanzhen to write the verses, and Brother Guo Mengyong to compose the music, and Jing's sign language team to perform at the year-end blessing ceremony. This is the performance on the 20 challenges in spiritual practice. So there are 20 most critical challenges, and how should we deal with them? So Master says, as long as you are determined, there will be no difficulty in whatever you do. And as long as you have the will, there is no difficulty in liberation from life and death. And at that time, when Master wanted to raise funds to build Tzu Chi Hospital, the Lesheng leprosy home inmates, Chen Xiaolan, she donated her funeral savings to this hospital building fund. And there's another Lesheng home resident, Lin Ye. She shared her life story to many people. So they have the determination to help others, to build a hospital, to help Master. So they're willing to overcome all difficulties. And even though it is difficult for the poor to give, and it's difficult for the rich to learn principles, in Tzu Chi, we help the poor and teachers and taught them that they too can be spiritually rich. And we also teach the rich to help the poor. So the Jing's aphorism says that don't keep having thoughts of difficulties. We have to overcome difficulties and don't be overcome by them. And Master always says it's difficult not to say 感恩, not to say thank you to all volunteers. During Tzu Chi's 35th anniversary in 2001, there was a performance about Jing Si Global and Tzu Chi Love. And it was performed for the first time at the new stage in Taipei. And all the proceeds were donated to the Project Hope Reconstruction Fund. This was to reconstruct the schools that were damaged by the great earthquake, the 9/21 earthquake. And from the establishment of Tzu Chi to the development of 4 missions and 8 Dharma footprints, a complete interpretation of Tzu Chi's 35 years of hard work, and they were performed in this musical performance, sign language performance. And so in all our sutra performances, we will always add in the Tzu Chi's histories at the beginning. And there were a total of 80 performers, including the senior commissioners, the faith core team, honorary directors, Tzu Chings, and the performers. And 35 years ago, Master started Tzu Chi by establishing the charity works. And when Master saw the scenes on the stage, she said her heart was still bleeding because of that pool of blood on the floor, that give rise to the cause of establishing Tzu Chi. However, the most original seeds planted that gave Master the idea of becoming a monastic was the sudden death of her father, which greatly saddened her due to a blood clot in his brain.
所以上人常常说，医生讲一句话，你知道病人，你知道家属要
And
痛苦一辈子。上人一直觉得，如果他不移动的话，是不是父亲就不会往生？
and
所以上人
she
就开始
regretted
离
that
开了。他第一
she
次
had
也是到
moved
戏子
her
的出家，
father
当然就被蜀
at
曼
that
抓回
time,
来了。
which
所以第二次
causes
上人
his
就跟释
death.
大法师又离家出走啊。各位如果没有
So
具体的目
Master
标，
left
可以
home
随
for the
便离
first
家出
time
走，
and
到处
went
拜
to
佛很多。
Xizhi
上人是有
Monastery
很明确的目标，
together
他
with
一直在
the
讲，他是
with
要
the Dharma
出家哈，
Master.
他不是为了去享乐。但是出家的目
And
标在哪？各位可以想象吗？
after
老
leaving
远来
home,
耶，以前的交
Master
通啊，
wondered,
也没有
where
资
shall I
讯，
go?
也没有GPS。
Is it
上人
why
到
do I
底
want
往
to
哪
leave
里
home?
去？要
Is
去
it to
探讨生
explore
命，生
life?
命在哪里？
Where is
迷迷
life?
茫茫啊！可是因为
Master
那
was
一
still
开始，对不对？你
confused.
出家，对啊，他就为了自
However,
己落
because
好，
of the
然后
pool
就
of
出了
blood,
这个出家相。哦，
she
那
wanted
出家
to
到底要什么？
become a
就读
monastic.
经吗？拜经吗？礼佛拜佛，就这样而已吗？上人
So
也还在寻找，就好像
at that
下
time,
一个
Master
开
was
始，你要
thinking,
去
being a
找到为
monastic,
什么
is
会
it
这么
just
苦？
to
为什
recite
么
the
会有这么多的
sutra,
苦？为什么会有这么多的
to
争
to
斗？
to pay
一开
homage
始
to the
让上
sutras?
人
Is that all?
惊觉到说，哎呀，人世间最宝贵的不就
So
是生命
suddenly,
吗？
Master
对
woke
啊，
up because
最
of that
痛苦的不
that
就是
pool
病
of
痛吗？
blood.
如果病痛又缺
Isn't
医治，
life
那
the
不就
most
是最
precious
大
thing
的
in
死
this
苦？
world?
所以上人说，这个因
And
缘
the
要影
most
响到
painful
我
thing
们
in
做
life
些什
is
么。我们
illness.
来组成
To
地
suffer
支牵手
illness
天眼观
and
世
lack
音，
of
上人在这
medical
边特别
treatment,
赞叹，
isn't
请
this
为
a
师
major
父。
event
因为男人
in
习
our
惯守礼，
life?
他们一定问你很
So
多
it
为
is
什
this
么，可
cause
是
and
你心的
condition
心
that
很柔软，
inspired
他
this
有这
thought
可怜的呀。
to
哎
form a
呀，很可
thousand
怜，我们来
arm,
帮他
thousand
吧。
eye
所以当上人这样子
Avalokitesvara
一个孕育
Bodhisattva
出来
in the
的时候，
living
30
world.
个家庭主妇，真的他们那么的爱上人，说上人你不要离开花莲，我们一起来做，
And
对，我们一起来做。
at that time, her
30个家
30,
庭主妇，
30
毛选
housewife
都可以开
disciples
启这样的一个实际
told
事业。
masters to
所以上人
stay
是
stay
惜己
back
无
in
私，惜
Hualien,
己有
and
爱
they
啊，
were
这
willing
一份
to
心啊，让慈济的大
support
家庭
masters
更成
and
全。到
to
2001
do what
年，你
master
看我们那时候没有停下
wanted
来，
to
而且我
do,
们随时都
to
在
do
努力奋
charity.
斗。那就是这一点点的火种是不能让它灭的。所以慈济人一直很忙，你知道，忙着做很
So
多的事情，
city
从来没有
volunteers are
时
very
间打坐，
busy,
我们
and
从来
because
没
there
有
are
时
many
间
many
休息。
things
然
to
后过
do,
年的时候也还在忙，任何一通电话，任何
and
一采
there's
访
no
就随
time
时
to
是
take a
电话。
rest, even
所以很
during
多的先生看
the
到这
Lunar
样
New
大
Year.
爱的改变，都觉得不可思议，这一定是一个很
So
棒的团体。
a
这么
lot of
棒的
these
团体是
housewives they were
全球同一个
transformed
团队里
and
面
they
的一个
became
金子。
such great
这样的一个人，因为谁
bodhisattva.
没有父母，而且他比较没有这种所谓的
And
宗教
there
的一
was
个
a
很重的一
musical
个
sign
色彩。
language performance on
那
the
这个编写成
sutra
了这个
on
歌
how
词
to
的时候，
repay
哇，这里
parents'
面老太演
kindness.
的时候啊，大家都非常的感动，而且都会痛哭流涕。为什么？
And
都是想到
everyone
父
were
母，
very
想
touched
到自己
to
的故
watch
乡，
this
想
performance
到自己当时怎
because
么会为什么会这
everyone
样
was
做。
reflecting
那
on
在
their
最后的
own
谢幕的时候，上人有一段话，
their own
就是感
actions
恩，就
or
是要
lack
付
of
出。
filial
你如果
piety
感
to
动
their
感恩，
parents.
那你一定要付出，因为
So
身体是父母给的嘛。你想，你给我一笔钱，我如何让它发挥？从100
So
块变
Master
200
taught
块，
that
变
the
300 块，
gratitude
甚至
means
变1
giving
万块。
because
我们
your
说这
body
叫
was
做
given
多
by
头
your
增长，
parents.
这个是投资报酬
And
率
some
很高。
parents are
自
still
己给了
alive,
一个
whereas
身体，
some are
我
no
们后来
longer
把自己
around.
的身体变成2个身体、3
However,
个身体，那好像不太
although our
可能，
parents
因为这
gave us
变成
this
神话，
body,
那就变成
we have no ownership rights. We only have the right to use it. So we need to make good use of our body to help many people. Make good use of the body your parents gave you. Whether your parents are alive or already passed on, at least the body they gave you can be used to benefit the world. And this is the merit and the repayment of kindness of our parents' grace. And masters, in the early days, master also taught the 12 great vows of medicine Buddha. which was later turned into a Sutra adaptation performance. Master placed great emphasis on the Medicine Buddha Sutra, and it, because Master really believed in establishing the medic missions of medicine to help those who are sick. And the Medicine Buddha is really to address all the suffering, the human sufferings, and the various aspects of life, and giving us solutions and pointing directly to the life issues. So there were 31 tour performances in the whole of Taiwan, and the first session was held at the Hualien Cultural Center in the year 2003. And Tzu Chi volunteers are like living bodhisattvas serving the local grounds. And the words in the Medicine Buddha Sutra, they are simple yet profound. Actually, these are all the things that Tzu Chi volunteers has been doing. So everyone are very well versed, very familiar with what the Medicine Buddha Sutra teaches. And next is the Sutra on Infinite Meanings, and this sutra was also performed through a musical sign language, which condenses the Sutra of Infinite Meanings and bring the Buddha's teachings to the modern era. And at that time, and in year 2006, Master told Brother Guo Mengyong, to write and compose the songs for the Infinite Meaning Sutra. But yeah, the Lotus Sutra, it's very long. It has 28 chapters, and it's more difficult to understand. However, the Infinite Meaning Sutra is much shorter. It's very humanistic, and it's the essence of the true Buddhism. It is also easy to remember and to read. So this year is Tzu Chi's 40th anniversary. And through Master's early age of becoming a monastic and establishing Tzu Chi, and Master said, and I was very, very impressed with Masters. She was able to set the right directions right from the beginning when she left home and established Tzu Chi, and all the way in this straight line, all the way till today. And it was because Master have been paving the path for all of us, using the Sutra of Infinite Meanings. And Master hoped that the words and music of Infinite Meaning Sutra and the preface to Lotus Sutra can be made into a standard version, which can serve as a unified version for Tzu Chi people all around the world, so that everyone could practice together. And these practices can then be held during the gatherings. And writing lyrics for sutras are very different from ordinary songs. it must be solemn, and the composer must be very respectful. And a long time ago, they were Buddhist tunes in the past, in the ancient days, but they were not songs. They were called gathas. That is like poems.
然后9月15号开始，从彰化园林开始，总共43场。
And
无量义演完以后啊，那当时啊就隔了一阵子啊。
And after the performance on the Infinite Meanings, there was a time, there was a period where there were no performances. And at that time, Master was teaching us the Sutra on the water repentance, the compassionate samadhi water repentance. So in 2011, Master gave the instructions that we need to have the Sutra adaptation performance on the water repentance, and there was a requirement that those who participated must observe the vegetarian diet for 108 days. So volunteers seized this opportunity to promote a community-based precepts, observations, and to promote vegetarianism. And they designed veggie cards to record down the number of days that you have been observing vegetarian diet.
如果当时全球的响应更大，是不是我们就不会遭遇2020年的 COVID 的？
So at that time, back in 2011, Master already told everyone, to be vegetarian. And starting just from 108 days. So if at that time more people would have adhered to this, who knows? We might not even have COVID-19 in 2020. So Master insisted that everyone to be vegetarian, and even after the 108 days, everyone will be at ease and healthy and continue to be vegetarian after getting used to it. So some people ask Master, can I not be vegetarian? Can I just donate money? Or I just do some of the hard labor work? But Master says no. If you want to be involved in this Water Repentance Sutra, you must be a vegetarian. So even the audience who came to watch the performance, they too have to observe vegetarianism for at least 1 week. And at that time, there was this brother who attended the Water Repentance Sutra and observed 108 days. And so he asked Masters, I had participated in 2011. Why do I need to attend again in 2012? And Master replied, this is not only for 2012 or 2013, but also 2020. In short, we must always enter the Dharma with our hearts in all life after life. And if the Dharma Sea is no longer promoted to all of you, will you all forget it after the ending of the Sutra performance? So Master urged Sister Ciyue not to let the song come to an end, and the Dharma Sea must definitely continue. So Master says that she wanted to give us the Dharma, to let the Dharma into our heart. So everyone need to enter the Sutra treasury through the performance. So the Wisdom at Dawn at 5:30 in the morning, it's a teaching that Master wants us to listen to every day, and so that we can use the Dharma like a water to cleanse our mind. And if you can't watch during the morning, you can still watch it in the evening. So in the Tziji's 50th anniversary, so we had this, the essence of infinite meanings that lights up the world with kindness and love, the Sutra adaptation performance. So it started in 2012, December 2012 at Kaohsiung. And more than 1,600 volunteers participated in each session. And including the crew, there were about 3,000 people, with a total of more than 70,000 people attended the 5 sessions. So as Master was watching, she remembered the performer, teacher Huang Ziqun, pulling a thick rope, and the rope was very heavy. So often the Master's hand is gestured like this, pointing to the direction, and the pace is step by step. So it is easy to say, but it takes a persevering mind to be a bodhisattva that could sustain forever in the world. And we must be determined. This is how I will walk in my life, and this rope has been passed down from generation to generation. And the Sutra adaptation performance uses a stage to express the Buddha Dharma, allowing the Dharma to enter the hearts and practices, so it can be sung from generation to generation. And reading through the clouds to listen to the Dharma, speak Dharma, and teach the Dharma. And greatly praise to our Kaohsiung Book Reading Club, using kindness as a pen and speaking out of love to the whole world. So very grateful to everyone. So we are truly grateful to teacher Jingyuan and how she had helped to compile the Tzu history into our Tzu School of Buddhism and the Dharma lineage. And from the past Sutra musical performance all the way to the most recent ones. And the content of teacher Jingyuan is very, very rich, and very Dharma-based. And all of us who were listening, and we could really feel that the meanings and the teachings that Master really wanted to pass down to us. And teacher Jingyuan is always by the side of Master. And the way she speaks, it's like our Master. It's very gentle and just nice. The pace is just nice. Unlike myself, teacher Meiyun said, which I speak too fast. And someone commented that every Monday afternoon, they would tune in to watch the sharing by Master's disciples, including teacher Jingyuan. And even though we are unable to see teacher Jingyuan's face, but we could hear her voice, which is very, very familiar to all of us. And let's give another applause to teacher Jingyuan. Teacher Jingyuan said, I'm also waving my hand. I'm sorry, I'm unable to appear to everyone. But I could see all of you. Let's give 2 thumbs up to our teacher Jingyuan. And we were also smiling when you mentioned some jokes during your sharing. And everyone was wondering, why is it that every time teacher Jingyuan share with us is so wonderful, it's so enriching, regardless of the duration of time. So we are truly grateful. Goodbye to teacher Jingyuan.
用这样的方式呢，聚精会神一次。好，我们看回到简报哈。
Let's come back to our main slides. And next month it's our Lunar New Year celebration, so we will stop for 1 month. Our session will not be held in February. So we will continue in March. So, we have our Dharma family from Canada and USA who will be joining us in March. And these are our Jingsi products. And today I would like to introduce the supplements, the Jingsi supplements to everyone to protect our health, to make us more healthy. And these are the new flavors of our instant noodle. And grateful to everyone for loving and supporting our Jingsi products. And next week we have Sister Xueyu to be a guide reader for the Master's Journal. And today we have Sister Jing from USA who came to replace as today's guide reader. And health talk will be by our Dr. Rui Guang. And yes. So next week, 24th of January, there will be our debut of our drama, Thai drama that talks about our medical health.